Ever since the day that you went away, you've been sending flowers, flowers to me, flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending
It's too nice to be inside.
flowers.
But it's also loud, so I'm gonna sit a little bit closer. So here's the sitch.
So what's the sitch?
Nick has the worst work schedule until the first week of June. He has 2 weeks off, so I'm gonna have to do the Q&A by myself. Expect him to be back in June. First question. I didn't prepare at all for this, so I'm just gonna scroll through and see what I find. It's also windy, so bear with me. Will you do a day in the life video? Yes, when I get a life. No, but seriously, I will do one. It's just that, like, I don't really have a routine right now, so I was kind of waiting until I had a routine, but I'm also going back to work soon, so my routine will change. So here's the deal. I am hoping to get a new vlogging camera. I am really wanting to get a new vlogging camera, so it makes things a lot easier and a lot clearer for you guys. The dog was panicking. He has a stick now, so he's fine. I really want to get the Canon G7X Mark II, and my birthday is coming up, so comment below, tell Nick that I need this camera. Comment below to him that we should get it, and I'll start making vlogs all the time. Second question. What is the hardest part of being a mom? I don't know. Right now, my hardest part is just I don't like change, and the very first week that we had her home, I realized that everything had changed. The change in my sleep schedule. I really value sleep. Sleep is like my love language. Sleep is everything to me, and I don't get any sleep now. The hardest part for me was realizing that I won't get to sleep uninterrupted for a very long time, especially because she's breastfed. My next question is, when are you returning to work? And I'm planning on right now going back May 8th, so it'll be about 7 weeks off for me. What are some details on how you parent? Cloth versus disposable, breast milk versus formula, piercing the baby's ears. She's exclusively breastfed. We use disposable diapers, and she can pierce her ears when she can decide that she wants her ears to be pierced. I just want her to make that decision. Mom life has been great so far. That was another question. For Nick, what is the hardest part about being a dad? I think that he would say that the hardest thing for him right now is not being able to be home just because of his work schedule. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nicholas. Also, sorry about the dog. Next question. What does your husband do for a living? Nick works for a lawn care company. He's kind of in charge of their, he's basically like the manager, marketing manager, I think is his title. What do you love about being a parent? I love Emerson. Everything Emerson does is like the cutest thing. She's seeing the world for the first time, so just watching her is probably like the most exciting thing. My favorite thing right now is her love for ceiling fans. This girl loves ceiling fans more than anything else in the world. You put her under there.
Flowers today, instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again. Flowers, flowers to me.
Do you love the ceiling fan?
Flowers today,
Yeah.
flowers come and hold me in your arms. Flowers to me.
Next question is, are you going to continue to stay home with Emerson, or will she be in daycare? Why does your dog keep bumping the chair with his butt? Are you going to continue to stay home with Emerson, or will she be in daycare? So Emerson, Mondays Emerson will be with my dad at their house. Tuesdays and Fridays are flex days for me, so I'm able to work from home wherever I want. So I will have Emerson on Tuesdays and Fridays. Wednesdays and Thursdays, she's at a small daycare that's out of a church that we've, not our home church, but a church that is really close to us and we know. The only question I can think of right now is, can we be friends? Yes, of course. I am completely open to new friends as long as we don't have to do things, because I don't like leaving my house very often. But sure, let's be friends. We have the same name. Cool. Shout out for all the new subscribers. I love you guys. We don't live that close to the airport, but close enough. My question is, did you end up being able to breastfeed Emerson? Yes, she's exclusively breastfed. She hasn't had any problems. She's gained weight really well. When she left the hospital, when she was born, she was 7 pounds 5 ounces. When we left the hospital, or 2 days later when we had her first appointment, she was 6'14", and then a few days later she was back up to 7 pounds 4 ounces, and then at her 1 month checkup she was 9 pounds and 13 ounces maybe, I don't know, close enough. But so she's doing really well with breastfeeding. She just had her first bottle like this week, and she's 6 weeks old, of pumped milk. She has been a star. So what editing software do you... I use Adobe Premiere Pro, but I honestly don't think that it matters really what software you use, as long as you... I think that a lot of softwares out there are really similar, so as long as you get to know your software and, I don't know, practice editing as much as you can, or watch YouTube videos is kind of how I learned, then it doesn't really matter what software you have. You can make videos. Do you have a Snapchat? I have a Snapchat, guys, but like I don't use it anymore. I had to delete it because every time I opened my phone, it would make my phone die, which just made me mad. What do you not enjoy about being a parent? That like is, I don't know. Even the hard stuff with Emerson, I really enjoy. The hardest part is just physically, honestly, like making myself wake up in the middle of the night and then stay awake to take care of her is the hardest part, I would say. What is your astrological sign? I think I'm a Taurus. I was born May 10th, and then Nick was born June 29th, so whatever that is. Can you guys make more vlogs? Again, that's up to Nick if he lets me get this camera. Thanks so much, guys, for all your questions. If you want to leave more, I will come back to this video at some point to poll for our next Q&A. Today, April 26th, is Nick and I's 26th wedding anniversary. No. Today, April 26th, is Nick and I's 2nd wedding anniversary. We've been married for 2 years now. So I just want to say I love you, babe, and if you're watching this at work in your office later,
guess what? I love you, I love you, I love you!
and I will see you when you get home. She's pretty upset she didn't get to make an appearance in this video. You want to say hello to everybody, Em? So thanks again, guys, for watching. Hit subscribe if you want to see what's coming up. And I will put the last video that I made where I made a fool of myself. And I will see you guys sometime soon.
You've been